I know /S for sarcasm. I've never seen /J before. Pardon me, that's a new one to me. Okay. I guess let's do some Dwarf Fortress for a little bit. Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf fucking Fortress. Does /S not stand for serious? No, it's sarcasm. Quite literally the opposite. Game Capture does not seem to want to pick this up. What about if I do a little bomb? You wanna pick it up now? You sure feckin' don't, eh? Look at this little pen. This little thing down here is cute as shit. You've been living a lie. What's the tone indicator for seriousness? I don't know if there is one. I don't know what any of this means. About Dwarf Fortress. Oh, it's like the credits and stuff. Prepare to guide your stout chargers to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once this process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you dig deeper and more citizens take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. Deal with challenges as they arise. You might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. Just put everything to the max. This may take a long while. Okay. Do 250 years, I guess. Why not? Number of civilizations. Detailed. Fuck off. Mineral occurrence everywhere. So other than making the world a bit bigger and putting the history length up, everything else is just normal. Cool. Why not? It doesn't seem like it's gonna take that long. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Two rejected? What does that mean? Forming rivers and lakes. Dude, this is amazing. Yo, look at that! It changes as it goes through. That's so cool. Placing caves. Recounting legends. Placing sieves. Yo! Look at that. Those historical figures, 13,000. Jesus. I can see why it said it might take a little while. Isn't Okami after this? Let me have a look. Dwarf Fortress and Detroit are both of the early slots. Next slot would be specifically Friday weekend is Katana 0, I think. Right? Oh no, Akami. Yeah, Akami. I love all these little details on the map, man. Akami's not in the weekends. Akami is listed as early slot, not before 1 PM, not Thursdays. 227,000 events that have happened in the creation of this world. That's amazing. Give me the village was created. Inquiries on Doom. A city for everyone was created. Mind plants? Meadow Glee? What is all this stuff? Destroyed? Is this just in this small region, or is this all over the fucking world? Because that would be crazy. If that's just this... The student struggle of animals. The most exalted dead of the fated cult. This is the world, these are your children. My children? No. None of those. Thank you. Can rainfall and rivers save the world? The Great Reproduction. Human Necromancer, Dwarf Necromancer. Dude, that's crazy. It's so friggin' big. I don't know what this means. I don't know what any of this means. But I saw you on a scary title for a bit. What happened? I finished the game. It was only 2 hours long. I did it. I'm free. I'm free, Fredo. for a brief while. I believe there is only a singular extra horror title in the list now. I think there's only one more. fortress. Directly control a single individual or a party. Interesting. Hell yeah, Hedgie. That's the best stuff with extraction games when people start working together. I guess I do a fortress? It's called Dwarf Fortress after all. Build, mine, craft, trade, fight, and manage as you guide your outpost for its history. Sure. Passing a few weeks to get things ready. That's cute. Build a tower. Fuck you. Would you like your fortress located in a forest, mineral-rich region of the world where you can play through a short tutorial? Non-interactive help will be available whatever you decide. Yes. A dwarven outpost. You've arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidden wilderness beyond. Your harsh track has finally ended. Party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Ereshnorum. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarfs. You're expected a supply caravan just before the winter entombs you. But it's spring now. Enough time to delve, secure lodgings, ere the dingoes get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here, at this place. Eriftishish? Labor spiral. Strike the earth. Interesting. Yo, look at the trees! That's so cool! That's so cool! Look at the trees! You got the little stump of the tree, and then when you scroll up... Yo, that's amazing! Fantastic! Can only interact with objects in your current elevation. The view will be dark underground until you begin mining. You can move the camera to the surface with the center button. With the surface button, which is currently highlighted, which is this one. F1 hotkey will recenter on your wagon. Zoom in and out of the play area using left bracket, right bracket, control, and mouse wheel. And this is a big old fucking mountain, eh? Look at all those trees, dang. Dude, this map is so cool. What the fuck? How you can just see, like, the terrain, the trees here fading in beneath you, the mountain beginning to appear. That's so cool. You can see the tops of all the trees appear on the minimap. Look at that. Holy shit. Astonishing. Okay. Time to get to work by digging a stairwell into the ground. There'll be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to seek wealth below the surface. Mining tasks are designated on the play area. Begin by highlighting the mining button. There are several ways to mine stairwells, which are selected. Start at one elevation, are completed at the next. Click the surface, move the camera down one level, click the underground. Reversing the order also works. Now we'll unpause the game, let the miner finish the task, press space to unpause, use the highlighted controls. The game has been unpaused. Look at him go. To make a safe place to work, select regular mining to the left of the stair mining. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for large stockpiles and some workshops. Most workshops are 3x3 squares. Mining through the stone layers further down will take longer, but it leaves boulders, which are an essential building material. Oh dear, why are you oh deering? Later you can consider making a meeting area from the zones menu outside. Your citizens will continue to gather by... Otherwise, your citizens will continue to gather by the wagon. Okay. Let me go like 1, 2, 3. Then, and then go like 1, 2, 3. And do that. Look at him go. Okay. The supplies on the wagon are in danger of being carried off by wild creatures. It's time to build a stockpile underground to unload them. Stockpiles are crucial to moving supplies through your fortress where they're needed. The stockpile button is here. Click the add button, click 2 corners of a rectangle somewhere safe to place your pile. They can be placed both on the surface and underground. Once the pile is placed, click accept and select the all option. Oops. Cool. If unpaused, your workers should start unloading the wagon into the stockpile. Even you wouldn't bother with this game? You wouldn't bother? Why so? Later, you may want to customize your stockpile by clicking on them and pressing the custom button to forbid certain categories, like refuse, for example. A separate refuse pile is a good idea to keep your fortress clean. The stockpile menu is still open. You can close it now by right-clicking. Can also be used to close most menus as well as escape. It's too complicated. Oh, good. Let's just do a little one of these here. And then make this for... poop and bodies. Refuse. Corpses. Can I not make it both? This. Hair and wool seems useful. Yes. You treat games like enough of a research project, this would become a dissertation. You know what? Fair point. And then what do I click to be done? Just... It's just done. Cool. It's now called Poop and Buddies. Oh, nice. It's automatically took those off. General. Neat. Let's make a little, make a stockpile here. A 3x3. Except we're gonna call this wood. It's gonna have wood. Truly a fascinating concept. Not wood. That's food. Not wood. Wood? Where's wood? I ain't see no wood in here. There it is. None. Tree felling mode. Fell all of those trees. We wait for the woodcutter to chop down the tree. If the fallen logs are accessible, everyone will help store them. You can also right-click to close woodcutting modes. Right-clicking closes most menus. If your stockpiles are full, go ahead and place another one. Go chop down a fucking tree. You little bitch. Can I see my people? Open the citizen information menu. I'm not allowed. My population are meh. Which, quite frankly, is something I strive for. My camera's in the way to see what this menu says. Food and drink and seeds, okay. Now you have building materials, it's time to start building. Workshops are one of the many buildings you can place with the highlighted build button. Click it now. Most buildings require building materials such as wood or boulders. If you have some wood stockpiled, you'll be able to place a carpenter's workshop. Click workshops, then carpenter, and then place the shop in an empty area on the surface or underground. Holy fucking shit. Use the sand pier wood log. Sure. Dig. Zero out of 10, not playing with the original ASCII art. Click the workshop. Your industrious citizens will perform. That one tile off is gonna bug you? What do you mean one tile off? The door on the right? Oh shit. Can I cancel that? That would have bugged me as well. Can I remove this task? No, this. I'm not allowed to press the buttons that aren't to do with the things that I've got at the moment. Ah! Furniture can be created at the carpenter's workshop. Usually takes 1 wood to build, add a task, and make a bed. Chop down more trees if necessary. Unpause, wait for the bed to be completed. Make bed. Make the bed. It's okay, we're just gonna do this. And now we fixed it. All is good in the world. Now that you have a bed, you must place it in the fortress. Use the build menu to place it in a room underground just like the workshop. Dig a new room first if you would like. Beds are found in the furniture category. Unlike workshop, beds must be placed underground. Place a bed. Sure.
It's so titty. Look at the tiny little bed. Oh, who's little widow Betty? Tiny little bed.
Bed. If a bed placed, they'll have somewhere to sleep. Later, you can create a room with a door and use the zones menu to assign an official bedroom for each resident. The rest of the interface is now enabled. You can click on creatures and items just as you can click on buildings to get more info about them. Click on a resident to see their needs, inventory, thoughts, relations, and more. You can also access information from the citizens button. Click on a creature or a resource. Oh, a citizen, sorry, or a creature. Let me click on this cat. Yes, these are indeed ash logs. Cat. Feel free to pause the game to check out the information. Right-click on to dismiss the information sheet. It is a 5-year-old stray cat which is tame. It is healthy. It has no official position. It has no medical history. She's quick to heal, but she's flimsy. A legendary climber, this cat. Good feel for social relationships, good creativity, a sharp intellect, a way with words. The cat? Meager kinesthetic sense and bad intuition. Okay. Important and sometimes urgent information is given as alerts on the left-hand side of the screen. Dwarf Fortress, time for fun, time for chaos, Skullbot. As everyone figures out the way this game works quicker than I do, and everyone loses their fucking minds. Because I suck. Woodcutting mode, never mind, you're in. Also, not only woodcutting mode, but there's a whole carpentry bench here. This is an example alert. These are very important. Ignore them at your peril. You'll need supplies before the coming of winter. To trade with the autumn caravan, you must build a trade depot from the build menu. You'll need something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make a lot of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshop crafts. An obvious material to use to make crafts is rock. If you dig down enough layers, you'll find near infinite amount of boulders of various kinds, as well as some rough gems if you are lucky. Gems can be cut at a jeweler's workshop, encrust them on crafts and other items to add even more value. There is still a lot more to learn. As you enter new menus, there'll be information and tips. My mouth is filling up with saliva because I'm talking too much. The help button at the top of the screen contains more guides. Click it and this tutorial is concluded. The game is open-ended and can do whatever you choose. If you'd like a goal, try to become a barony and then a mountain home. More likely, your dwarves will starve unless you read the first few guides here. Remember, losing is fun. Holy shit, there's so many guides. They need shelter, drink, and food. Use the arrow at the top of this window to maximize the tutorial when it obscures, to minimize the tutorial, sorry. Used to play this game in middle school on the PC during computer class. Probably learned more figuring this out than you would have paying attention to the class. You should have a room underground where your residents can hide from the creatures above. To make sure they spend their time down there, you'll need to make the zone to create a meeting area. Later, you may try the Burrows menu to create a safe place for your citizen to hide when real trouble comes. This is zones, a meeting area. Accept. Some essential tasks must be assigned from the labor menu. Click here and make sure you have a miner, a woodcutter, and a fisher dwarf. This person is a talented miner. This person is a woodworker. This person is actively a fisher dwarf. Well, I do have a miner, I also have a woodcutter, and I also have a fisher dwarf. Stonecutters, engravers. This person is a novice. It's nice that they have, relevant tasks for this. Like, relevant things pop up and be like, hey, this person's good at this. If you haven't suffered any casualties, you should have these labors signed already. But if one of these brave workers falls, you'll need to assign someone to the duty. There are two ways to make drinks for your residents. The main way is by brewing alcohol. This can be done by building a still from the build menu using workshops farming still. Once the still is constructed, click on it and have the task brew drink from plant or fruit. If you have no suitable plants, you may try planting or gathering. Task also requires a barrel from the carpenter's workshop. If you survive until the caravan comes, you may also trade for drink or plants there. The number of drink rations can be seen at the top of the screen, of which we have 60. I think. Because the third one is seeds, yeah. The fuck is that design philosophy? Losing is not funny, you insane. That's what these games are, though, right? Usually. These big, like, humongously complex games, the only way you really learn how to play them is by losing, like, a lot of times in a row, because there's just so many things. Same kind of true with RimWorld as well. Absent alcohol and warmer weather, you can designate a water source from the zones menu so that your residents have water to drink. You'll want one of these anyway for other purposes like cleaning and certain workshop tasks. You may find water underground. Okay. Because I don't believe I have any water. This is just different terrain elevations. I do have some water, but fuck me, it's a while away. Okay. Planting other food sources, bing, baths, barrels, refuse, and dumping, trade. I'm just gonna try and figure a lot of this out, foolishly, by myself. Gathering fruit and leaves, okay. Wall smoothing, engraving, track carving, and fortification orders. If I build workshops, farming, farm plot. Oh my god, there's so much fucking information here. This is insane. No mud or soil for the farm. I need mud or soil for a farm. Interesting. Let's just set someone to do a gather real quick then. Gather. Then just gather like everything around the base that is gatherable. Or give me some food for a little bit. Seems like primarily what I'm gonna have to do is unsurprisingly dig holes. Who would have thought? Truly. What a strange concept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many people do I have? 7? Oh my god. It's gonna take a little bit, eh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which also means that I'm gonna want to, in here, add a task, make a bed. Can I make this an increased number of times? I do not wish it to repeat indefinitely. I wish to make... Okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wooden altar, wooden barrel, wooden bin, wooden blocks, bookcase. A bin would be a good idea, probably, to have here as well. Make a few bins. Make me 2 barrels as well. I cannot add any additional orders to this because I filled it up. Okay. I would also like to... Let's have a peep in here, shall we? Clothing seems like something that would be good. Let's have a little look-see at my people. Because that way I should be able to, like, see what they want, right? This person wishes to drink alcohol. The rest of them all up here, yeah. Wishes to drink alcohol. Drink alcohol. I feel like I sense a theme. All of them wish to drink alcohol. Okay. So let's get working on farming a still in this main room here. The amount needed is 1. You can use ash. These things are all tame. I need to hold control to zoom out. I keep forgetting. There is a whole bunch of boulders around the surface. Okay. Can't really see any animals whatsoever. That's just a little brook. Just a little babbling brook. Look at my little base on the map. Oh my god. Hell yeah, dude. How do I view what's inside of a stockpile? Add a new task. Extract from plants. Okay, nothing there. Sure. Oh, I do have a stocks menu. Okay. Nice. You can see every item in the fortress. Click on the category headings to collapse and expand them. If you don't have a bookkeeper, they don't have an office to work in. Numbers may be approximate. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So unless we have someone very specifically who can tell us information, it will just be like, we think we have this many. Neat. Where be my miner? Where is my miner person? Why are you gathering plants? You should be mining. You are the designated miner. For Christ's sake. Furniture, bed. Here. Sure. Furniture, bed. Here. Sure. Also, I can set rooms, right? Several kind of zones, which you can see in the panel on the left. Much like stockpiles, multiple zones can overlap. Zones like bedrooms must be placed several at a time. Make sure you have the correct furniture placed in the rooms with doors or vertical entries separating each room before you begin. Okay. Should include a bed. Try to enclose it with walls or doors. This is a bedroom. Accept. Do these count as different bedrooms? Or do they all count as one bedroom? I get the feeling they might all count as one bedroom. I think they do. Bedroom. Accept. Rename. Bedroom 1. Very wonderfully named. Bedroom. Accept. Guess what? Bedroom 2. Don't show again. They don't all need to be named. How do I build doors then? Build door. Here. Need to make a workshop first. I have no access to a door. Can I build doors here? Oh my lord, this scrolls. Holy shit. Make wooden door. Holy. This is gonna be a lot, isn't it? If you have to like individually make things like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. You're finally here. You're gonna drop dead into your bed soon anyway. Yeah, I can imagine. Right, I want to mine out this way for a bit. And then do a very large... Including the center, go down by 10. Including the center, go up. Bomb. Set digging orders. Here. Down. There we go. And then I also want this up here. Like so. And then this to be a relatively big room as well. Fucking goddammit. 20 by 15 seems good. That seems good to me. This room is going to become just a humongous stockpile for things. Other stuff will become other stuff. Let's plop a whole bunch of beds down. It's kind of annoying that holding shift doesn't remember it. I'm gonna have to remember so much shit, huh? Oh my god. A ballista? Hell yeah, dude. Cages and restraints. Traps, furniture, workshops. Make cloth into clothing and tools. farming. Okay, let's designate a zone. Stockpile. Of like the entire southern half of this room. Big general stockpile. Big general stock pill. And I want this to be custom. Well, first of all, I want it to be all, but not corpses and refuse, and then also not wood. None. Perfect. And then this zone can be deleted. Remove this stockpile. Now we got a big old spot for everything to go into here, which is great. Start painting a new stockpile. Let's do one that's like this. Maybe just like a 5x8 is enough there. You might as well just do it all the way to there, to be fair. This one is going to be wood. It is wood. And then this mini one, I'm going to destroy. So I have my wood stockpile. And then I've got a little bit of extra space for other stockpiles as well. To make fuel from wood or raw coal, furnaces require fuel to function, or they can be set above magma. Fucking neat. A stone worker. Clothing and leather. I think it just makes sense to make a leather workshop. Just do it with ash. I think it makes sense to have a clothing workshop. Is there other stuff that I can like do anything with right now? Used to make lye, potash, and milk of lime. Construction requires blocks, buckets, and a barrel. Make crossbows here. Already mostly moved everything off of my wagon now, which is good. Let's do like a general dig around the place. Let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, but hey. 4, 5. Just to get a little bit of exploration on a level. Hello, Gianni. Is this like Prison Architect? I don't know, but I believe this is the like originator of those sort of games. That type of thing, yeah. I think. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Who redeemed it? Commie did. This one was a commie. Redemption. Add a new task. Chair, a chest. Chairs seem good. Like some chairs. I don't know if people will be happy, but I basically just want to put like shit in their rooms. Keep building after placement. You see a lot more green in the sheet? Yeah. A lot of extra stuff has been done, and man, it feels so good. Still a lot to go through. There's still a lot to be done. But a lot has been done. Fear and Hunger got trashed as well, and I could not be happier for it. Tables. Table. One, two, three, four, five, 6 chairs. 7 chairs. Cut gems, cut raw glass into gems, and crust ammo. Cut gems. Infinitely. Wait, I have gems? Crazy. Make a whole bunch of cloth stuff? Oh, Christ. Will there be any schedule change in November? No, it's like this still for the whole of November. And other than, like, you know, small interruptions because of whatever reasoning. I get air law. Whatever. Hopefully there will not be. Alumite will? Hello. Resources. Oh. Is the game audio muted? No, there's just so little audio. There you go, music just started. I don't know if I even really messed with the audio. Not really. Yeah. There just isn't a lot. My apologies. Garbage dump. Goes down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Cool. This is andesite. Okay. So that's where if I had a stoneworker, which I do not have one of, I can do this. Make it out of andesite, why not? That's just kind of funny. This game's going to be so fucking confusing, isn't it? This game is gonna be a fucking lot. Two Metro games, you see? Mm-hmm. Jizzle also joining the club of things I said I would do, but it's taken me too long to get round to, so people have just started redeeming them instead. Which is not necessarily unfair. Someone is incredibly happy. Someone is mad fucking happy. Add a new task. I can make a rock throne. If anything, this gives you RimWorld vibes, yeah. My understanding is that this is the, like, progenitor. If there's a game that makes you think of, like, RimWorld, Prison Architect, any of that sort of stuff, this is the one that spawned them. I'm not 100% sure of how true that is, but that's my understanding of it. Is that Dwarf Fortress is essentially, like, maybe not the initial one, but it's the big one. It's the big one. Because it used to just be like an ASCII game. I would kind of like... What's this? Sand pear tree roots? The fucking tree roots, because I'm so high up to the surface. That's funny. Maybe I want to dig out like a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh, those look like emeralds, but they're not. But I thought they were. I have not been given a goal in this, though, really. Opals? Cool. I'll take a little bit of opal. Why not? Why the hell not? I am getting away with just like scavenging for food at the moment. I have no mud. Is my concern here. I don't know if that's a valid concern or not, but I can't farm. Which I would say, at least, seems problematic. Nice to see that these guys do not mine in a way that makes a fucking lick of sense. They're just all over the place. You set up multiple mining orders, they just go to fucking one of them. No, not the fucking cat. Add another task. I would like 2 more beds. Continue to get me some tables as well, please. And chairs. I can't remember what the game said I should have been building to make money out of rock stuff. Is it just like any of this shit? Make a rock ring? Rock toy? Make a rock short sword? Earring figurine? A large rock gem? Make an amulet, sure. Make rock crafts, whatever that means. Make a bracelet. Make a figurine. Make a ring. Do I have, like, armor and stuff? Oh, God. Hornblende? Microcline? Native copper? Oh. Hematite? Okay. Some migrants have arrived. Oh, they've already gone. Whoops. I wasn't paying enough attention to that. Can you make sausages? A great question. I have no idea. Let's have a look, shall we? Workshops. Farming, butchery. Make it out of stone. I've got obsidian. Damn, there is stuff all over this fucking wall, eh? Jesus. Give me a whole nother layer of mining, that's great. Some great shit going on here. It goes down to negative 91. Holy shit. An animal has grown to become a stray llama. Neat. Add new task. Butcher an animal, catch a live land animal, extract from land animal, butcher an animal. Created a masterpiece. Okay, I need a butcherable animal. I don't know what I require in order to be able to butcher animals. I don't know how to hunt animals. I can make bone and wooden crossbows. Do I have... Did we say anything? No, not in particular. What did it say about... The metalsmith forge can be used for metal crossbows and metal bolts. The crafts workshop is used to make other bolts. Wood. Wooden bolts are a thing. A rock bolt's a thing? No. I didn't think they would be. Bone bolts probably are. Yeah, they are. Wooden bolts. How many does it make, though? You know what? Just infinitely make ash bolts until we are out of ash wood. And that works. As far as I'm concerned, that works. Okay, if I now set a zone to be a meeting area, can I place furniture down? Tables. This is the center. And chairs. So I'm gonna need another table, I think. Right? Furniture. Place table there. Ash tables. I need another table. Should have enough. Create. Table. And then I want this to be a fresh table. Not a fresh table, sorry, to be a zone. Zone. A dining hall. This room. I also think I can maybe like do a little thing out like this. Tetrahedrite, oh my god, obsidian? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put stuff down and hope that it works. What I can tell you is I'm running out of food and drink, which is not ideal. Brew drink from fruits. Forever. This task has been set to repeat indefinitely. Zoom the fuck out. Gather shit. Just gather fucking everything. I don't think I've got... I'm basically just bound to starve. It's starved to death? Gonna be butchered then? Catch live fish. Prepare raw fish. Oh, it goes away. None of those tasks can be done because we don't have the stuff for them to be relevant. There are merchants willing to trade right now. I do not have a broker. How do I need to set someone as a broker, I guess? Wait, I have 14 pop? Like, what? Hold the fuck on, when did that happen? When the fuck did that happen? Oh my god. So many fucking herbalists, good lord. Look at that. An orderly, a competent wound dresser. I guess orderlies are like healers. Automated workshop. Automatically butcher carcasses. Oh no. These are set to go, okay. Kitchen? Jesus Christ. Work orders are used to automate tasks in workshops. Set to complete a certain number of tasks and be given start conditions. For instance, you can create an order to make wooden bins if you are out of empty ones. Brew drinks if you're running low. Make 5 statues every month. Okay. This is where you do this. A manager is required to coordinate work orders. I need a manager then. Basically. An adequate organizer. They are the expedition leader though. Interesting. And how the fuck do you do? Ain't that always the question? Okie dokie. Right. Well, let's have a little look-see here real quick. Who I have that does stuff. That Stott Odom Shethbeth doesn't do anything. Person is a furnace operator. Just a peasant. Let's make maybe the peasant into... Jesus fucking Christ, this game is going to be hell, by the way. The peasant is now a manager. Peasant, where are you? They need a meager study. Okay. I would also like a broker. Competent persuader. Adequate negotiator. The furnace operator, potentially. Sure. A chief medical dwarf. Literally no one has any medical stuff. Wonderful. The planter can be the chief medical dwarf. I need to make a study. Somehow. Is that a zone? A study? An officer or study is required for certain official tasks, such as approving work orders and bookkeeping. A chair or a throne is required for these to function. Okay. Sure thing. This is going to be an office. I would like to make door. Furniture. I need more tables as well. I might want to make them out of stone to make it fancier. Table. And a chair. Cannot make a rock chair. Apparently. Just makes me sad. Furniture. Or doors. Door. Here. Here. Furniture. I want a table. Here. Wait, what? Where'd my table go? Table, here. Chair, here. Does this now count as an office? Office. And I can assign this to the manager. Which means I should now be able to do this, right? There are no active work orders. Look at that. Butcher animals. Can I just remove it, please? Help. How do I remove the work order? There we go. Good. Apparently wood bolts don't even come up as something that's relevant on this. Wood is not something I can mess with in that regard, seemingly. Fishery. Prepare raw fish. The amount of unrotten fish. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. Prepare easy meals. I don't know, like 20? Or 203, sure. If the amount of unrotten prepared meals available is less than 10, sure. This is gonna be a fucking disaster, dude. This seems like something that takes you your entire life just to learn how to play for like 10 minutes. It's gonna be a toughie. It's gonna be a toughie. I'm gonna go to the stoneworker's shop. I want to make a rock statue. Forever. No, that's unnecessary. Just make a shitload of them, though. Why not? There are no merchants trading right now. I've struck a whole bunch of shit. Game is saving. Need empty food / storage item. Okay. So overwhelmed, man. Autumn has come. This is the beginning of end of all of my people starving to death. Is what this means. Hello, Dawn. How are you? Add a work order. Stone. Statue. Make. Can't do what I want to do with this. Make. Stone. I don't have caps lock on, by the way. It just does this. Apparently this does not come under the relevant thing. You're doing well. Good, good. Kiln, kitchen. The smelter? How do I make bronze? Make bronze bars? And make another work order as well? Of like... bronze... I want fuel. At the smelter. How do I make the fuel then? To make fuel from wood or raw coal? I need a wood furnace. That makes a degree of sense, I suppose. Make it out of obsidian, that's fancy as fuck. Probably incredibly wasteful. Hell yeah, look at that thing. Make charcoal. So do this now, maybe this. Charcoal. Make charcoal with a condition of checked daily. If the amount of charcoal is less, the inequality of the condition is less than 20. Yes. Correct. Brilliant. Make charcoal of 20 is less than 20. Yes. Make 20 charcoal if there is less than 20 charcoal. Correct. How do I... Done. Acceptable. Can I leave this menu? Hello, Delhi. Am I having fun yet? I'm mostly just confused. To be honest. Just not enter. It's not satisfied for the next check. Okay. Brilliant. Can I, like, leave this menu? This removes the condition. Or is it correct? It's just done. It is just working. Okay, fantastic. You just can't see the additional information unless you go into the additional information. I can live with that. Restarts if completed. Conditions are checked daily. We prepare meals if there is less than meals. Sure. Yes. Good. Wonderful. I don't know if I can make bronze, because I don't have any tin. Assuming that's how you make bronze? The grim reminder of winter, the supply caravan, but the handles of relief as a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious craft dwarf. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these urchins offer might be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. Probably the second one. Sadly. As soon as you get familiar with the hotkeys, life's a lot easier, yeah. It's just not clear to me, like, what stuff you can and can't get away with a lot of the time as well. How do I... I would like to trade with you. How do I trade with you? Because this is my stuff. I made a scepter. An andesite statue of were-squirrels, of alpacas, adorable. Of dwarfs. All these chairs that I've made. Tools. Those bookcases I made for no reason. Sure. Praises? The fuck is a praise? Need tin bearing boulders to make bronze bars. That's what I thought. So I can make copper. Is there a justice menu? I'm not gonna read that right now. Diplomacy. There you go. I am your liaison. Let's discuss your situation. There's much to share. Information has been added to the civilizations and world info. Make requests for next year's caravan. They'll charge more for these items. For next year? That's a fucking bold assumption, my man. You're gonna come back to a fucking grave, my dude. I don't know what you're thinking. It's gonna be happening here, but it's adorable how much faith you have in me. Somehow my population doubled. I don't even know when it happened. Lattices, capers, blackberries, sure. Okay. A need for figurines is expected. If you're able to provide some, the caravan will offer 207%. Only applies to trade next year? Okay. How do I trade with you now? Mister? You wait for the caravan to arrive? Is he not the caravan? Oh. They're here now. Potentially. Is this their stuff? Hey! Your efforts are legend there. Let us trade. This is my shit. That is their shit. Good lord. Leaves and fruit? Fruit? Some plump helmets. Some cave lobsters. Some meat. Maybe I can take all these lobsters. I just want enough food that I survive like the next 10 days. As long as I make it to winter, I consider this a incredible success. Yeah, I was wondering if I can even get drinks from them. That's why I grabbed all the fruit. So that I could make more drinks for myself. Because they don't appear to have any. Seemingly. They don't have any as far as I can see. It's the barrels. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that honeybee venom barrel. Cow's milk. Dwarven beer barrel. Sure. Sure. I want 280. The trader loses 10. Trade. Do not tempt me. My beasts of burden cannot possibly haul such a load. Cog. Trader loses 50. Trade. You'll need more goods to make this arrangement? You son of a bitch. You fucking bastard. Yeah, but now I've taken stuff away, which has taken his weight away. This absolute motherfucker. Trade. My animals? Blech. Well, I don't know how to fix that, Mr. Man. Because the lobsters I want to take from you don't fucking weigh any, do they? This isn't really worth shit. I guess I have to get rid of that. Thank you for your business. You're welcome. Cool. Well, that, since I have my food now, is going to be me done with this for today. Oh my god, this game is going to take some fucking mental power to figure out. Save and turn to the title menu. Save to this timeline. The next one won't be so easy, yeah. It's bold to assume I'll make it to the next one. The next trade will be just as easy, because it will be when I die over the winter and then start a new save. I will be back with more of this specifically on... It will be Thursday at this point. Same time as the early segment is, so this point 4 hours prior on Thursday. Schedule's not particularly useful for you there, but it's in what is marked as unknown tapes at the moment. Otherwise, I am gonna be back in a bit with the second half after I've had a break. So I'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. See you in a second.